Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and... Sorry. Really? They have the worst timing. Anyway, this is going to be my review for Bofuri. I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max up my defense. Season 2, Episode 1. I would have gotten a lot more done today, but I had to watch my nephew. My mom took my dad to the doctor to see the chemotherapy doctor. So far, the only way I'm going to be able to do any real recording in the morning is on days I'm off, because I'm going to have it to where I have to work in the morning to be able to get my nephews off the bus after. So I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get done with that. It's not going to be fun. Anyway, this episode shows off level 4, and I think they ended up going through the boss on level 3, I think. And I don't even remember what it was, to be honest. All I know is that Maple destroyed it. And I'm starting to get the feeling that the other characters are thinking, what am I even here for? Because in comparison, they are nowhere near as strong as Maple. If they were able to get some kind of amazing skill like she has, then maybe they might be able to match up to what she can do. But if they did that, then the game would be boring, to be honest. Anyway, they get to level 4, and it's kind of set up like either Japanese or Chinese, I cannot tell. And they decide to go and explore and take in everything. Some of them did some quests, some of them killed off monsters. Shoot, I don't remember what her name is. The one that usually does the blacksmithing stuff. She went to go look for minerals. Shoot, what did Maple do? She ended up walking around a bit, and she ends up spotting me, the leader of the, dang it, what was it? The Crimson something, I can't remember. And she hadn't noticed her, so she disguises herself and goes into a building, and I'm like, where's she going? And Maple goes and follows her, and it turns out it is a, I'm guessing the equivalent of like a cat cafe, except there's no coffee, it's just playing with the kitties. And Maple promises to not spill her secret on this, because the others don't even know about this. And it turns out that tough attitude of hers is just a persona. She isn't really like that, but since everybody always looked to her for guidance, she just changed herself. And I'm glad that Maple is making friends with some of the other guilds. I know probably not everybody's going to be nice, and I wonder what would happen if they ran into someone like that who was actually genuinely mean to Maple. Just to be mean. I imagine that everybody in the guilds are going to go after this person if that was to happen, because nobody wants to see Maple cry. And then again, she'd probably be able to kick their butts anyway if they even tried, so. Anyway, some things to note for this episode. Sally ends up running into Frederica again and kicks her butt. And, I think her name was Kasumi, the girl who looks like she wears a kimono and stuff with a sword. She goes to complete a quest because she's looking to get some money, because she wants to do some shopping for stuff that has no real value, just for decorating and stuff. And she ends up finding a ghost sword or a possessed sword or something like that. Some kind of, or a cursed sword, I'm not sure. And she beats it and is able to procure the sword. Yukari, I think is what it's called. And she tries it out. And when she does, she finds that it not only changes her outfit, it makes her into a child. Yeah, I wonder who designed that. Anyway, they find out about the next event. God, I'm tired. Which is a Christmas event. And everybody essentially is trying to go after different monsters that are supposed to be dropping, you know, money, gifts, items, and stuff like that. And Maple ends up teaming up with Pain in her, what was it called? I don't remember what it was called, but it was like the corrupted looking one, the gigantic monster looking one. And the only reason she doesn't change back is because she can only use it once a day, and thus she tries to, you know, make full use of it. And they each help each other out during I think it was looked like a bunch of swarm of bees or something, and they help each other fight in there. And they end up planning a little bit of a Christmas party where everybody had managed to get a little present, and they opened those gifts during the party, and it turns out that those are special Christmas items. Most of them end up with Santa outfits. Some of the girls are more revealing than others. The funny thing is that Maple got a reindeer one. Like, that's supposed to be a rare item? Apparently it is, but I wonder what kind of item it is. Is it purely aesthetic and doesn't have any real... Apparently the Santa ones have stats, apparently, and they're pretty darn good. Not sure about the reindeer one, but it was cute. And the funny thing is that the mods are the moderators are freaking out because Maple is making the game so unbalanced, and they can't just change the rules of stuff just to balance it out and make it so that Maple isn't so OP for no reason, because that would make it even more imbalanced. So they could have come up with an update like they did before that nerfed her Devour skill and just say that it was just to balance out certain abilities, and they could have done that to some other abilities that were OP just to make it so it's not like they're just targeting Maple. But yeah, there are things that moderators do, or whatever the frick they were. I don't know if they're moderators or if they help make the game or what, but they can do that. Game developers can do that, where they do updates and they fix skills that were like buggy or weren't working right or whatever to make them better or work right or whatever. They could do that. That sort of thing. And they would just say they were fixing up bugs and it ended up nerfing the skills and they can't go back and change it, and they could do that, or they could just or I don't know. Anyway, it was just funny to see them freaking out over it, acting like it's so bad that Maple was OP, but you left the freaking skills in the game. You left them for people to find. It was just dumb luck that Maple found some of them. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.